Hi guys, today I wanted to give you a little bit of a tutorial about how to enter safe mode when you have a Windows PC or laptop. In the old days, myself in the old days, I'm quite old, before Windows 10 and things like that, back in Windows XP and things like that, entering safe mode was a little bit different because you could enter it from the login screen and things like that, or from when you were powering up your PC basically. But it has changed a little bit now, especially in Windows 10, so I'm just going to run through a couple of the ways, because there are a couple of ways to do this and to get into safe mode. And there are two options: safe mode or safe mode with networking. I'll go into that now. In the meantime, if you love these videos, if you like them, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more how-to videos and things about games and other troubleshooting and tutorials coming up, so stick for those. Okay, here we go. So first of all, the first way that you can do it is to press the Windows key, which is this one here, Windows plus I, and that should give you your settings tab, your settings screen I should say. If you can't get it by doing that, then you can just go down. So I'm doing this on my phone obviously because I have to reset my PC on my laptop. Go into the Windows screen and you've got the settings there that you can click on, which gives you into the same window. Once you're in here, you go down to update and security, and then you can go to recovery, which one here, and then you don't want to reset the PC, you want to go into the advanced setup, so you just go restart now to advanced setup, and that will then relaunch Windows into a different menu for you, which can take a couple of minutes. Okay, now you're in here, and you have a few options. You can just carry on and exit and go into Windows as normal. You can use a USB device or Windows Recovery DVD if you have one. But what we want to do is go into troubleshooting, and then again you can just carry on. You can reset the PC, which lets you keep or remove files if you want to do that. But we want to go into advanced, and from here, if you go onto the Windows, the actual Microsoft website, it doesn't give you all of these options in some cases. So you might get to this screen and think, oh, hang on, the option I want isn't here. So what you need to go is go into more recovery options down here. This is the one you want, startup settings. So if it's not in the original one that you've got here, so if it's not in these options here, there should be another option here for additional options, and that's what you want, startup settings. And this is where you can go in to restart your PC in safe mode. So you go to restart, and again it should only take a few minutes. Oh, my screen's really dirty, I didn't realize it was that dirty, I do apologize. I should have pretty dusty. And this is where you get the options. So here you can go into safe mode. So if you've got it here, you've got safe mode option 4. Option 5 is safe mode with networking. I would go with networking if you have a network that you can connect to. Although I will say that it's a hardwired network is usually what it looks for. So it'll look for an Ethernet cable as opposed to Wi-Fi. You probably won't get the option to connect via Wi-Fi. So if you do need a network, I would have it one that you can connect it to the Ethernet cable, to the actual router itself. And then when you go into that, if you click on there, you can go into it. I'll go into number 5, and it will reset your PC into safe mode. Now you will need to log in. Sometimes, and a couple of times this happened in the past, it's asked me to log in with my original Windows password, which is not the password you have for the PC. Now that's a little bit odd, but this is the way that it seems to work. And I say down here you've got the Ethernet connection. So that's the actual connection it looks for when it's doing networking. So that's not the that's not Wi-Fi. So you probably won't get the option to use Wi-Fi in safe mode. And now I'm going to show you the next way. So you basically just log in, and then you are in safe modes, and you have networking or not networking depending on what you choose. Hi guys, right, okay, now we go on to this second method of entering safe mode. Now this is an area where if you can't get into the settings, and sometimes if you're on this particular screen, like the sign-in screen, you can't get into your settings to then go into the troubleshooter and go into it that way. There is a way that you can get into it from this screen. Now bearing in mind you will still need your password, so if you don't know your PIN or your password, then you're going to need something like your BitLocker key or something like that you've generated, if you've generated one, to get into your PC or your laptop using that if you don't know your password. But what we'll do now is, if you can't get into it from this screen and you want to get into safe mode, you go over to the restart or the power button, but you need to hold down the shift key while you're doing this. It's a bit tricky because I'm holding the camera, but I'll try and go into it, and you go into the power key and do restart, and it's just saying that I've got work unsaved, which is fine. I'm going to restart it anyway, and it should restart in a few seconds, and then it'll come back to this screen again, but then it should, there you go, you'll go back into restart again, and it'll say please wait. It'll take a couple of seconds, so you'll think nothing's happened, but then it will reset again and you'll get this option, which is the same screen that you had before with the previous options. So again, you get the same option. So again, you go into troubleshooter, you go into advanced options, again go into more recovery options, and then startup settings, and that will then give you, when you restart, you will then get the options to go into safe mode or safe mode with networking, the same as you do when you went in through the settings on the previous options. So there you go, and then you just go into whichever one you want to go into from there. There is a third way of getting into your PC using the power button, but that's slightly more complicated and more long-winded, so I'm going to leave that for another video. But these are the most common ways and the easiest ways for getting into your PC or your laptop if you have your password. So if you're having trouble, if there's something not loading and you need to go in and find out what's happened, and you have your password or your PIN number, then these are the ways you can get into safe mode and do that. So that's much easier to do it that way. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you for watching. If there's anything else you want to see or learn about, or anything else you want me to show you, please let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more of these types of things, and also be doing more tech news, technology news and stuff like that. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.